What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Rebecca Ruber, here with Inside the Ring. And today on the show, we have Orlando Gonzalez, who's on the undercard this weekend for the Berlanga vs. Angulo fight, which is happening here at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden. How are you feeling?
Hey, Rebecca, hi. And hello to everybody, to all the followers of Inside the Ring podcast. I'm very happy and very glad to be here. Very grateful with Thor Ram and ESPN for giving me this opportunity to make my debut in the Madison Square Garden in a special day for Puerto Ricans. So I'm really happy, and first of all, I want to say sorry because my English is not very good looking, but I will try to defend myself a little bit.
It's okay, and my Spanish isn't that great, so we'll work together.
Okay, perfect.
We'll make it like a Spanglish interview.
Something like that will be good. Puerto Ricans will love it.
Yes. So, what does it mean for you to be on a card with fellow very talented Puerto Rican fighters here in New York City?
Yes, it's very. I'm very happy, with this opportunity. Puerto Rican people are looking for new blood in the boxing. We have legendary fighters like Miguel Cotto, Felix Trinidad, Bazooka Gomez, all of these guys who make proud, like a fighters, like a Puerto Rican fighter. So that's why I'm very happy. I'm very happy, especially too, because it will be one day before the Puerto Rican Parade here in New York, in iconic center like Madison Square Garden, and I will be 3 years later fighting in the same car of my cousin Henry Lebron. So that's why all my people there in Aguadilla in Puerto Rico are very happy, because they're gonna have both together in the same car.
The energy is going to be wild on Saturday. I can already feel it. I'm very excited. So I want to talk to you about how you've been presenting this fight. This is going to be your quote-unquote comeback fight. We know that the last fight you were in against Ramirez, you lost unanimous decision. Looking back on that fight, what were you looking to improve on going into this fight?
Yes, after that fight, I learned a lot. It will be a huge fight. I do not feel myself out of the range of Ramirez, but obviously he beat me. He was better fighter that night. I learned a lot, especially about the technique and the tactic into the ring. So I make some adjustment, especially with my sparring partners, to increase a little bit my talents. I know I'm a smart fighter. I know I'm a strong fighter in the 126 pounds, but I know what I have to work. So I make that adjustment, and I hope you demonstrate it Saturday night.
Well, it looks like you have a great supportive family and team behind you. What did you focus on in this fight camp?
Well, in this time, I moved in the core of the camp. The 2, 3, and 4 weeks, I moved to Orlando, Florida, to make some better sparrings, and we conquered what we wanted. We have great sparrings. In Puerto Rico, we do not have too much. So we move on, and obviously I miss my family a lot there in Puerto Rico. I always say we live in a paradise. The Iceland, I really love it. I really pass time over there. But, we have to make sacrifice, especially when we want to increase, and when we are in these kind of levels. I will be fighting with good fighters like Ramirez, for example, 2-time gold medalist, Olympic champion. So I will do what I have to do to keep increase myself, because I know I have the skills. I have the skill to keep myself in this level.
Do you have a message for any of your fans watching?
Oh, definitely. You have to come into the Madison Square Garden and to support all these people, all these guys who are growing up in the Puerto Rican boxing, and especially guys that I really like to make good fights. And I know Cruz, who is my opponent, he's gonna come in good conditioning. I come in good conditioning. I'm ready for fireworks, so I hope you're ready too in home.
Great. So before we conclude, I have a segment that I like to do with my fighters called Unboxing the Boxer.
Oh, wow.
All right. So I mix this up a little bit. You can't look at the questions just yet, right? You just pick one out, then you read it, and then you answer it. Okay?
Perfect. Oh, I don't expect that.
Putting you on the spot. Sorry.
Okay. If you could go back to your 13-year-old self, what advice would you give? Wow, That's amazing. Oof. Well, in 13 years old, I was in my middle school, I think so. You know what? I miss a lot of opportunity here in the United States, because I miss my family. I don't want to move out of Puerto Rico, and I miss a lot of opportunity. I remember when I have 13 or 14, I fought in the Platinum Globes in Florida, I think so, and many people and many opportunity came to me, but my family and I was very like in shock. So we the advice that I give to the young people, especially to myself, if I go back to the 13 years old, we have to make sacrifice. We have to make sacrifice. We have to be available to make change. Change are good no matter what. You will learn, or maybe you will be appreciated what you have it before. So make the change. Don't be scared to make change.
That's beautifully said. I like that. That's
Thank you.
probably the best response I've gotten from that question. All right, next question.
Okay, let's see. I really like this.
He said
I
this
never
is
do
his.
before.
You said this is your first interview in English. I think you're lying to me.
No. It's my first ever. So got this record. If I will be world champion, this will be my first one.
You heard it here first.
What is one thing the fans may not know about you? Weird talents, for example. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe the fans out here in the United States maybe don't know too much about me, out of the ring. So I have a BA in University of Puerto Rico in sociology. I have an emphasis in cultural studies and interdisciplinary in pre-law. So I really love to study. I really love, I stopped my career as a professional or as a student when Third Rank signed me. But I really love make a lot of things. Right now, I am co-administrated Atlantic Boxing Club. It's a non-profit corporation with boxing to help young people and young and children and teenagers to grow up into the sport with some advisors around me. So I like to make many stuff. I like the administration. I like the law. I like the sociology. So I read a lot. Maybe too many people do not know it because I do not put in my social media. But I'm always reading, and I don't know. I like to learn. Always.
Is that what you do during fight camp? Is read a lot and
read a lot? 2, 3 books per camp, just to get some knowledge. Sometimes to get out of this this moment. So maybe that's something fans out here in the United States do not know it about me.
I didn't know that about you. That's awesome. Okay, one more question, all right?
Okay, perfect. I doing well. I hope so.
You're crushing it.
So, what is one thing you are thankful for? I'm thankful for many, many things, but something that I always say is I'm thankful for my parents, because they make a lot of sacrifice. When I was younger and when I was amateur, they traveled around 2 hours to get me to the sports school there in Salinas, Puerto Rico, the Albergue Olímpico. Hi to all my people from Albergue Olímpico. So I'm very grateful for my parents. If without them, I was nothing. They advised me always, hey, study. I am the first university graduated in both family. Oh, wow. But after me, we have 2 more. So, but I go to the college, to the university, because they always say to me, hey, go to college, give you that opportunity. And my father is my trainer, and Henry Lebron trainer, and they always support me. So, hey guys, if you have your parents with you, respect them, value them, because they are very important piece in our life. So that's something that I'm grateful.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And if you have any social media you'd like to shout out, feel free.
For sure. In Twitter, in Twitter I write in Spanish, but right now I will be practicing a little bit more. In Twitter, Capu Gonzalez PR. In Instagram, Capu Gonzalez PR. And Facebook, Capu Gonzalez. Easy to find. So
Thank you so much and best of luck on Saturday.
thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you so much, and thank you all you guys.